Dice and Walk, my astounding invention. Hi, my name is Ajay and I am a 6th grader in Deerfield Elementary School, Irvine Unified School District. A big problem in most cuisines is that the process of chopping and cooking vegetables and meats takes too much time and becomes boring if done repeatedly. Not only does this problem occur in most cuisines, such as Indian and Chinese, it also occurs in most households. In my very own house, me and my parents struggle every day with chopping and dicing vegetables such as tomatoes, eggplants, and onions, and then having to stand in the kitchen for an hour cooking for the vegetables. This process is not only hard and tedious, it also is very boring, especially when you are missing one of your favorite TV shows. People are busy with their daily schedule, and having a lot on your work plate can become very stressful. Making your lunch and dinner adds to the stress. Many people, including me, cannot multitask and do 10 things at once. Having to chop and cook your vegetables and meats and trying to finish your overflowing to-do list can become pretty overwhelming. So, many people try to find a shortcut and buy fast food or frozen food or eat unhealthy options. This deteriorates their health. According to WorldBank.org, 1 billion people, or 50% of the world's population, experience some form of disability. 1/5 of the estimated global total, or between 110 million and 190 million people, experience significant disabilities. These disabled people can barely walk and talk, let alone having the ability to cook food for their lunch and dinner. Some of these disabled people have families, but a majority of them are left alone at birth or handed over to the orphanage. It is really hard for orphanages to make good healthy food for about 10 to 20 kids that are homeless and/or disabled. Some disabled people are wealthy but have no family. These people cannot cook properly, which forces them to order food from outside. This makes the person less healthier and more weaker. This is a very big problem for disabled people. My invention, called Dice and Walk, solves all these problems by automatically dicing and cooking any vegetable or meat without any supervision or physical labor of the consumer. My invention helps solve my first problem of getting annoyed or frustrated of the time-consuming process of dicing and cooking vegetables. This is done by automatically dicing and cooking vegetables and meats while the consumer rests or sees his or her favorite TV show. My invention doesn't rely on the consumer at all, and we make sure not to disturb the consumer until the whole process is over. When my invention is done dicing and cooking the vegetables, meats, and spices, the machine will repeatedly beep for 1 minute to indicate that the consumer can devour the freshly cooked vegetables and meats. Solution 2. My invention helps solve my second problem of not being able to multitask, preparing your lunch and dinner and doing some of your own important work. As I said previously, my machine does not rely on the consumer at all and can dice and chop everything automatically. My invention will make no noise while dicing and almost no noise while cooking. This will ensure that my machine will not disturb the consumer while he is working hard or enjoying something else. My invention also helps solve my third problem, which is done by not only helping make a lot of healthy homemade food for disabled people, which also helped aid them who cannot cook properly and are almost always forced to eat outside. My machine lets them have homemade food that is healthy for them. All they need to do is place the vegetable meats and spices they need for the recipe in its appropriate section and leave the rest to my dice and walk. Here are a few pictures of my invention. This here is my dicer. This is a electric wok. This here is my ingredient dispenser. This is an LCD display. And this is an heating element for the wok. And then this is the stand that will carry my dicer and my spice dispenser. The second picture is of the dicer and spice dispenser holder, where the dicer will attach to this upper lever, and the spice dispenser will attach to this lower lever, and it can rotate. This third image contains the LCD display and the spice dropper. The LCD display has recipes and recipe details such as the ingredients and procedures. And this is the spice dispenser. The spice dispenser has 5 sections. This one for big chunks, one for smaller chunks, and one for some ingredients, some powder and salt and oil. This is the electric wok that will be placed on a heating element. The heating element is on the base of the wok. And here is the last image of the original automatic dicer. Here is a little spring that will push this section. There will be a vegetable placed right here, and this metal plate will push the vegetable through these square blades, which will make them into small strips, and then this blade right here on the side will make them dice. Will go up and down and slice my strips into diced vegetables and meats. Based on my research on Google and Google Patents, I have not found a single device or machine that automatically dices vegetables and meats without needing any supervision or physical labor of the consumer, let alone being able to automatically cook the vegetables, meats, and spices. I would request IUSD to help patent my dice and wok automatic dicer and cooker invention.